Chapter 1.1, integers. Okay, on your left side, you can see positive numbers and negative numbers. So positive numbers are numbers with values greater than 0. So it is what you have learned before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 100, 1000, 1 million. So these are numbers which are greater than 0 and they are positive value. So negative numbers means numbers with values smaller than 0. So it can be -1, -2, -3. So the positive sign is used to represent positive values and the negative sign is used to represent a negative value. Okay, so when do we actually use positive and negative? So let's say, can you see this is actually the sea level here? So on top of here, you can see a bird flying on top of the sea. So the distance between the bird and above the sea is considered a positive value, which is 20 meters. And the distance from the sea level to the fish is considered a negative value because it is lower than the zero sea level. Another example will be, can you see the example 1? So company A earned a profit of 130,000 ringgit, while company B incurred a loss of 45,000 ringgit. So positive would probably mean our profit, and the negative would mean our losses. Okay, so this is how we usually deals with numbers. Positive means we gain money, negative means we lose money. And for B, Azmir House and Ben's house are 5.5 meters to the left and to the right of their school respectively. And so therefore, we can assume that Azmir House is -5.5 kilometer. Okay, because on your left side, if we take it as a negative, and on your right side, you consider it as the positive value. Okay, so therefore, Ben's house is 5.5 kilometer, positive 5.5, and whereas Azmir house, -5.5. So this is actually another way where we can use positive and negative to indicate the directions. Okay, so opposite direction will give you the different signs. Okay, now we move on to the integer part. So integer are whole numbers with positive or negative sign. So let's say if you can see this number line here, at the middle we have the 0. On your right we have the +1, +2, +3, and +4. Whereas on your left side you got the -1, -2, -3, and -4. Okay, so in fact all these numbers are considered what we call integers. So integers include negative, positive, and also the 0 value. Now we move on to example 2. Identify the integers from the following list of the numbers. Okay, as you can see, here you have -1.3, -29, 5/2, 67, +15, and +8.0. So which of the following are considered integers? Okay, integers are whole numbers. Okay, whole numbers means it is not number with decimal places and they are not in fraction. Okay, so if they fulfill this criteria, they are considered a whole number. For example, 1, 2, -2, -3. So therefore, the solution will be -29, 67, and +15. So all these are considered the integers. So if you see there's actually a -1.3 here with a 0.3 decimal place, it is not considered an integer. And if you see here 5/2, it is a fraction, and therefore it is not an integer as well. Okay. All right, next we move on to this one. Describe each of the following integers in writing. -4. So -4 means this number is 4 units less than 0. And if it's 31, it means 31 units greater than 0. We can also represent integers in the form of number line, okay, either horizontal or vertical number line. So probably in primary school, you have learned about 0, 1, 2. without a negative number. So in secondary school right now, you'll be learning -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, as indicated by this number line here. So the characteristics of that, okay, the numbers on your right are positive. So the more towards your right side, the bigger the number it is. Okay, and towards the left side, it is negative number. So the further down on your left side, it will be a smaller number. Okay. So we can see this example 4 represent the integers from -4 to 2. Okay, on the horizontal number line here. So you can see -4, we start by writing the smaller number first, which is -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So this is actually a typical number line. Okay, comparing and arranging the integers here. So compare each of the following pairs of integers, -18 and -7 for part A. So when you draw the number line here, you have the -18 on your left side and -7 and 0. Okay, so therefore we can say that -7 is greater than -18. Why is that so? Reason being that -18 is on your further left side. So therefore it is smaller in number or values. Okay, part B, if you compare 1 and -6, okay, so you can write down here -6 on your left side and 1 on your right side. So therefore, 1 is greater than -6 because 1 is actually on your right side. Okay, so the rule of thumb is that the further on your right side, it means it is a greater number. So this is actually quite logical. Okay, last exercise, arrange the integers in ascending order. Ascending order means from the smallest to the greatest number or the biggest value here. So from this -2, 3, 1, -4, and 0, you can actually draw a number line here according to this one. So the red dots are the numbers that you need to arrange them. So first red dot, you have the -4, followed by -2, 0, 1, and 3. Okay, so here it is in ascending order. So therefore you start arrange the numbers in this form: -4, -2, 0, 1, and 3. Okay, so the inverse will be the descending order. Descending order means from the greatest number 3, it goes down to the -4. So you have the 3, 1, 0, -2, and finally -4 for part B. Thank you.